All right. Hi, everyone. Thanks for coming to Storytime. I'm Sam Semenyo. I'm one of the librarians, and I'm reading to you where I live in South Seattle. So before we start, I would just like to recognize that I live and work on the ancestral native lands of the Duwamish Nation. And a lot of Highline, our campus and where people work, is based on the Muckleshoot, Duwamish, and Puyallup indigenous lands. I honor the land and I give gratitude to the First Nations that are here. Alrighty, so I chose this book, The Boy in the Bindi, to talk about the beautiful piece of jewelry called the Bindi that's usually worn by Hindu and Sikh women all around the world. And even though Hinduism is not my religion or culture, I feel it's important to learn about and honor other people's celebrations. So let's learn about how special the Bindi is for people all around the world. Get comfortable, everyone. All right, so The Boy in the Bindi, written by Vivek Shraya and illustrated by Rajni Pereira. This book was published in 2016 by Arsenal Pulp Press. The Boy and the Bindi. Have you seen my Ammi's dot? It's a bright and pretty spot. Do you see it? Right there. Her dot comes in every hue. She likes red and sometimes blue. She peels and pastes it like a sticker, gently with her thumb and finger. Above her nose is where it goes. What is this dot? I want to know. Ammi, why do you wear that dot? What's so special about that spot? It's not a dot, says my Ammi. It's not a spot. It's a Bindi. Well, what's a Bindi? What does it do? My Bindi keeps me safe and true. Well, how does it do that, Ammi? How? Well, when I stick it on my brow, my Bindi tells me where I'm from. My Bindi reminds me of my mum and where she gave me first one. Mom, Ammi got her Bindi from her mom. Wow. I look at her Bindi with this view. I, too, would like to be safe and true. Ammi, can I have a Bindi to wear? Do you have one more to spare? She smiles and reaches in her drawer. Ta-da, she says, this one is yours. Ooh. And I love this book because a lot of times it looks like you're in outer space. Ooh. She sticks it on my bare forehead. Bop. But in the mirror, I don't see red. What a surprise to discover yellow is my Bindi's color. As soon as it's on, I feel so calm, like all the noise around is gone. Wow, it looks like he might be deep in his own mind. Maybe meditating, maybe dreaming. Hmm. But when I'm outside, people stare. Maybe they want a bindi to wear. My friends at school all want to know, what is that dot above your nose? Hmm, they have a lot of questions too. I do not have the words to say, but if I close my eyes and wait, my bindi turns into a star, and then my forehead turns into the sky. That's when all my fears fade out of sight, and my body feels so light. Me was so very right. So now I leave it on my face. My bindi will always have its place. When I bathe or go to bed, my bindi stays on my forehead. Wow, even when you're in the bath, huh? So special. Not just because of the glue or because it keeps me true, but sometimes I've felt small like a dot, and sometimes I've felt ugly like a little blot. But if a bindi can be more than a spot and bring beauty where there was not, maybe I can too. Wow, you see those flowers? Have you seen my yellow dot? It's a bindi, not a spot. Why do you wear a bindi, you say? Why is it so special anyway? Hmm. Well, my bindi is like a third eye watching over me at all times, making sure I don't hide everything I am inside and everything that I can be. Ooh, a third eye. Thank you, Ami, for my bindi. And that's the end of the boy and the bindi. Wow, thank you for listening and for going into this book with me. You all did such a good job. I really liked reading this with you. And I liked looking at how both boys and girls can wear special things inside of their own cultures. So there's a lot of different things that people might wear. Some Hindus and Sikhs wear this bindi, right, on their forehead. Some people might wear a cross, right, if they are Christian or Catholic. And some people might wear special things like Tibetan or Buddhist prayer beads, like a bracelet. There's a lot of special things we can wear, right? All right. And I just wanted to also note that if any families or people want to learn more about beautiful Hindu traditions, this weekend, Diwali, the Hindu Festival of Lights, is happening. So maybe you can learn more about that if you like, or find videos online about it. All right. Thanks to everyone for coming. Um, Quick announcement. Our next Highline story time will be next Thursday with our director, Auntie Jerry Ventura. And it'll be Thursday, November 19th at 2 p.m. And she'll be reading Listening to My Body, a guide to helping kids understand the connection between sensations. All right. Thanks for coming, everyone.